back to Smurf Babe 718. I'm Maria.
I'm Emery.
I'm Chris.
And one thing I gotta say before we start is I am so sorry. We've been dealing with a lot of stuff, so we haven't been keeping up with our channel, but we're back and we're gonna be much better about it. So today we're gonna be talking about Lights Out.
It's a great movie.
Yes. It's a 2016 American supernatural horror film by David Sandberg, right?
So in this movie, there's a mother named Sophie. There's a son named Martin.
Yes.
And there's a sister named Rebecca.
Yes.
And there's a boyfriend named Brett. So
That's Rebecca's boyfriend.
Yeah. Rebecca, when she was little, she was like experiencing really weird things. So when she got old enough, she moved out away from her mother, and so their relationship wasn't really good. And then there's Martin, who's starting to see these weird things, and he's realizing that his mother is like acting a little weird, because in one scene he's awoken by his mother, so she's making noise, so he goes over to where she is, and it's just her standing there talking to some dark hallway, and she says, "Did we wake you?"
Yeah.
So it seems that she's talking to some weird entity that nobody can see.
He really does, for a child, he's dealing with a lot. In school, he's falling asleep in class, the school's concerned, so one of the officers calls his older sister, and mind you, she's already moved out of the house, so she's really doesn't know what's going on.
Kind of lost connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
It had to be pretty bad if she got out as soon as she was able to move out. And he's dealing with a lot. He doesn't sleep at night. He is not sure what's happening, but he knows he has a name. He sees a woman. He sees a silhouette of a woman. And somehow he gets that her name is Diana. And he's never discussed this with his sister. She's never discussed it with him or with anybody else. So they don't even realize that they both have actually been dealing with the same thing. And as a matter of fact, Diana was the reason why the oldest sister left. And now he's been trying to protect himself and his mom. And he really loves his mom. Like he does not want to leave her alone in the house, but he does know that something's wrong. And finally Rebecca comes and she figures out what's going on, and she used to think that maybe Diana was just a mental thing for her, maybe it was just her. And when she hears what he's talking about, she just confides in him that yes, Diana does exist and she dealt with this, and it's heartbreaking because they're dealing with something very, very difficult. I mean, anything supernatural is horrifying, but yeah, Diana, she's completely taken over the mom.
Yes.
I mean, Sophie met her as a child, right?
Yeah.
Right. In
a
mental institution, correct.
You gotta wonder, why was she in a mental institution to begin with? But, yeah, she, and then, didn't she do something to keep her in the hospital
She-
longer?
Because Diana didn't want Sophie leaving.
She supposedly broke her leg in order for her to stay much longer.
How crazy is that? A little girl did something, and they were both little boys, like maybe between like 10 and 12 maybe?
Around that.
Yeah, and they became really good friends. They met at the mental institution, and they were both young patients. And I guess they probably were able to, lean on each other. And yeah, Diana did not want Sophie to leave, so she hurt her to, prolong her stay. And it's insane because that friendship, I guess when Sophie left the hospital, I guess Diana was having some procedure done. She had like a severe skin disease.
Extremely sensitive to sunlight, I think it was.
Yes, I think so. And they were probably doing like experimental surgery on her, and they were using like very powerful light, and it went wrong. They killed her, unfortunately, and I think she just stood with that, anger and resentment that Sophie left her. She probably felt abandoned, so she clung to Sophie, and she practically controlled her life.
Correct.
Sophie was extremely convinced that she was in the wrong because she left her. But in reality, it wasn't really Sophie's fault. I mean, Diana died. Would you want her to stay in the mental hospital forever?
Rebecca I guess she has trust issues, so it was kind of hard for her to really get close to him. But when she realized that they're dealing with something really big and you need that support network, so he was there for her.
Remember,
Just-
Brett's butt was saved by the headlights of a car.
And I guess just goes,
Yes.
I guess just goes to show, yes, you get involved with Sophie's life, Diana will probably end you.
Yeah. She's gonna touch you one way or another, and either if you are lucky to live through it, awesome. Yeah, like Amory said, Brett got saved by his car alarm because he got. I mean, he
Very
got
close.
knocked all over the place by Diana. She was really
Not having it.
kicking his butt. I mean, he was flying all over the place. He was no match for her, and he was gonna die. He was gonna die.
If it weren't for the car that was right behind him.
Yes, and he remembered that Rebecca had mentioned to him, stay into the light. She kept yelling, stay into the light, but he was trying to help them get out because they got locked in the basement.
She can't enter the light.
Yes, and the moment that light went on, he dropped to the floor and he was safe. And he managed to get out and he got, well,
Help.
he went to get help.
Didn't work out very well.
Yeah, that help didn't work out too well. But because they didn't know what they were going to deal with
Encounter.
either. And yeah, so police officers showed up. And
They're not trained to deal with the supernatural.
one of them was taken like that.
Yes.
I mean, they kept insisting, take the flashlight, and he just,
They just pushed him back into the car.
he thought there was an assailant, it was actually someone there that, I mean, physically that was hurting them, and there was, but
Kind of.
not something that can be affected by bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, I definitely have to say this was a total thumbs up. Loved it. It's fantastic. Lots of jump scares.
Very
lots
scary.
of scary, in the dark moments. And it's awesome. This movie like really messes with your psyche, and I love it. I love it. I definitely give it, 2 thumbs up.
Me too. 5 stars.
Thumbs up right here.
Yes.
Yes.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and press that notification bell to be notified when we upload. Love you. Bye bye.
Peace.